One of the sets of paid apps that I do find very useful are the Hands On Manipulative series of apps. On this particular page, I have 5 different apps. Unfortunately, these do cost money. They're about $3 each. However, I find them very useful because they are so versatile. You can use them really in any way that you could use the actual hands-on manipulative itself. Having it in a digital version, though, gives you a couple of extra activities and just makes it really neat and engaging for the kids. One of the things I like when we open up these apps is that they do have an info or a how to use this guide built right into the app. If we go back to home, we can alter some of the settings, nothing really significant. But when we go into each of the apps, we've got a little bit of an activity here. We can bring in our tens. Again, you can alter the structure of this. So here I have the small cubes representing tenths, but they could equally be representing ones, depending on how you set it up at that first screen. Now you'll notice that as soon as I add in the appropriate amount to need to carry over or redistribute or group, I get that little green arrow. It doesn't do it for me. I have to tap and it will group for me. This is the base 10 blocks app. Again, we've got addition and subtraction activities that we can do within it. If we go into one of the other ones, here in the color tiles app, again, we have the parent guide. If we go into the app, we could do some patterning in here. We could do area and perimeter, lots and lots of different activities that we might be trying to do using this app. Again, we can mirror the page. We can do lots of different things here depending on the activity that you want to complete. One of my favorites in here is actually the hundreds chart. Again, each of these apps is $3. However, when I open this up, one of the things I like with this hundreds chart is that I can change the color and the shape for selecting the different numbers, which means that if I want to count first by twos starting at 1 and then count by twos starting at 2, we can see the difference. If we want to then count by threes, we can change the color and we can see where things overlap. Lots of things again that we can do using the different colors and the different shapes. Once again, each of these apps is $3, and in each case you have your settings right off the beginning, and you also have your guide as to how to use the app built right into the app itself. One of the versions of this that I did not find particularly useful was the GeoBoard, and my only complaint with that one is that the GeoBoard itself is very small, and despite all my best efforts, I can't seem to make it any larger than it is by default.